a summer camp in Seattle, working with kids, doing sports and activities, and I decided, oh my gosh, I love working with kids. So then I transferred from U of W to Western because they had a teaching program, and I became a PE teacher. Yeah, I love it.
I just love working with kids. That's the big thing.
Well, I always knew I was supposed to be a teacher, but I sort of pushed it off for a decade or so. I think that growing up, I had some teachers that were really inspiring for me, and so it was those like personal connections that made me want to do that someday.
First, loving kids, being a good listener, and making learning fun.
I think the number one thing is you gotta love kids and you gotta be patient. I always ask new student teachers, do you love kids? And if they love kids, then they'll be a good teacher.
I think integrity, like having your insides and your words match your outsides and your actions is really important. I think that, again, being able to be a people person, like if you don't like people, you should have this job, and being able to connect. Like empathy goes a long way. Like we're all humans first, and then we have all these other roles, and so being able to recognize that.
Ooh, I've been thinking about that as I get thinking about retirement. Volunteering.
Oh my gosh, make a lot more money. It's a good question. Probably some sort of business.
Probably be a writer and an artist, probably paint.
I just think the social media and things going on in the world are pretty heavy. So you guys gotta make the change, the difference, give us hope in this world.
Cell phones. Honestly, I think it's kids these days have so many different things to distract them, and I think it's obviously a problem, and most students know that as well.
I think that a big one is the fallout from COVID times and a lack of social emotional learning and awareness of just kids knowing how to be humans first and treating each other with respect and dignity. But I think another component of that is screens. When your learning and your attention and your presence and your ability to engage or stay focused for a prolonged period of time gets interrupted and replaced by screens, I think that's dangerous.
I'm always learning, trying new things, and asking kids. Kids teach me a lot.
I always, working with a partner, working with Mr. Herman helps so much because we bounce stuff off each other every day. And then, going to AP grading, which I do, helps quite a bit.
I always hope I'm growing. I think that continuing to maintain relationships with teachers who inspire me is important. And I really do try to ask for authentic feedback from kids. I want you to tell me how things could be better or what doesn't work, and I really try to listen to what people say.
Boy, hang in there, be tough.
A future teacher, I would say, just embrace the time with kids, build relationships. Relationships are so much more important than content.